Hey, yo, this is Pardison Fontaine. Check me out right here on the Bootleg podcast.
Hey, before we start the episode, we're going to remind everybody, man, we got one of the biggest radio shows in the country, syndicated in almost 100 cities, all over. Shout out to iHeartRadio, all right? Some of the latest cities that we've been able to add, man. Want to give a shout out to 93.9 The Beat in Honolulu. That's right, Hawaii. We over there going crazy. I also want to give a shout out Hot 98.3 in Tucson. Shout out to Tucson going crazy. Also want to give a shout out to Wild 94.1 in Tampa. Going crazy. We just got Richmond. We also just got the good folks in Bakersfield at Hot 104.7. So we're going crazy on the radio with my partner James Andre Jefferson Jr. for the Bootleg Kev Show. So make sure you tune in and you can listen anywhere on that iHeartRadio app. That's right. Let's get into the interview. Bootleg Kev Show, Bootleg Kev Podcast. Pardison Fontaine, man, welcome. I ain't interviewed you, dog, in a minute, bro. I feel like it was me and DJ Head that interviewed you back in the day.
Probably so.
Yeah, at Real 92.3, man. How you been, though, man?
I'm great.
You got a lot going on. Talk about you. Obviously, first of all, you're on TV now. When did you decide to get into the acting shit?
Bro, I always wanted to be in it. Like, you know what I mean? Since young, watching, like, loving basketball and, brothers and all that type of shit. I'm like, I gotta be one of these Omar Epps, Tay Diggs. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be one of those.
You want to be a sex symbol.
I had to be like, you know what I'm saying? I had to be on the screen. I felt like I got this face. I gotta be in front of people right now. But I had the opportunity to read for one of the roles on Power a couple years back during COVID. They gassed me. I thought I was about to get the role. I didn't. But
they remembered.
And another role came out, and they was like, "Yeah, we want you to read for this." And I did, and they brought me back. It was a perfect fit.
Wow, that's dope. Are you like, because obviously that's, the Power universe is so like legendary at this point. Like when you get the call, because there's also been other artists. Obviously, shout out to Joey Badass. Freddie Gibbs had a role. 50's obviously been in it. It's his fucking show.
Kendrick.
Are you like nervous? Like your first time like going on set? Because I feel like that's a whole other thing. You probably got a trailer. It's way different than the rap game.
It's different in the fact that, like, I feel like we all got like that natural ability, right? Especially you, an entertainer.
Right.
Like you got that natural ability, but when you get there and you see like, it's the film crew is this big. They got the crafty shit. You got to go to hair, makeup, and all of this shit.
Catering and shit.
Yeah, it get overwhelming. But then it was like they was just so cool on set. Everybody that I happened to be working with, they was just like made me comfortable. It was like, you're bodying this shit.
Yeah. Like
every time I had a question, they answered. It's like, yo, do whatever you do, nigga. If it's not good, we'll redo it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they just made it real comfortable.
I love that. Talk about you. Obviously, man. You just launched a new label, Section 8 World. Break that down, because I feel like launching a label, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that shit. Because obviously, you're putting your own shit out. But then if you bring on artists under you, you kind of like become like responsible for their like livelihood, which is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you want to do it?
I just thought what kept happening was I was seeing talent. I was seeing talent out there in the market, and I was like, I would tell people, I'd be like, hey, yo, y'all should look into this girl, or y'all should look into this girl over here. And they would, they would be slow. They'd be slow with it, and they wouldn't do it. So I'm like, and those girls turned out to blow up. So,
like who?
Like GloRilla for one. I seen her and got her on the record. When I first seen her, it was before F&F. It was before that. And I was like, yo, she dope. And I shout out to Hit Kid, who was the producer, who was doing all her shit. So I was like, hey, yo, I need her on the record. Like, I need her. And I did the song with her. And I was telling people, like, she fired. And I'm playing the song. People be like, yo, who this? I don't know who that is. I'm like, yo, she gonna be something. Fast forward, F&F drops. Everybody know who she is. Same thing with like Ice Spice. Seeing her early, was telling people, I'm like, yo, I don't know, she got something to her. And people were slow on it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take my own eye and partner up with somebody that could help me get these artists that I see the potential in and get them somewhere. Yeah,
if you got the eye for talent, man, that's half the battle.
Right.
100%. Yo, you and Cardi, obviously, your guys' working relationship is so crazy. I appreciated her getting on the new record too, because I know it like caused some like behind the scenes drama allegedly, but her loyalty, she's like if you ever meet Cardi B, I feel like she's one of those people who will never disappoint you. because she is exactly who you think she is. Like
Every
she's so cool, man.
What the fuck? I didn't even know I had this phone in my pocket.
It's okay. We have multiple phones. Now the question is, are they both iPhones?
They are.
See, you got to go Android and iPhone. So you get
What did Android get me?
You just always want the Android, in case you like, just the Android is good.
Hey, I never heard nobody say this.
Yeah, I got both, dog. Look, you know why? Every once in a while, you got to sign a motherfucking contract. You know what I'm saying?
And then they got the little stylus right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got that for like iPad.
So you gonna carry a fucking iPad in your pocket?
I got an iPad in the car. It's right there. It's in the bag.
But this is in your pocket. Yeah. You got 2 phones already.
True. I didn't even,
if you go overseas, everybody got an Android.
Maybe.
You be on WhatsApp too.
They got that for iPhone.
I'm sure you talk to enough Latin women to know WhatsApp's a thing.
They got WhatsApp on iPhone.
I know,
believe it or not.
Yeah, no, I know that. No, listen, iPhone's superior.
But
why not have both?
I feel you.
I got a whole fake Game Boy on here that I play.
No, it is a bunch of shit you could do with that.
For sure. And it's got a better camera, even though I don't ever use it because the iPhone.
But this is what I don't understand about that, right? It got a better camera, and they always show you all this shit that you could do with the camera. And then when y'all go to upload that shit on Instagram, it be looking like fucking Atari.
Hey,
you took that shit on a microwave.
Listen, you're not wrong, which is why I pretty much only use the iPhone.
Yeah, but why is that? Can you explain why?
I know why. Okay, this is really why. This is quick. So there's only like a few iPhones, and there's like 1,000 different phones that use Android. So when Snapchat and Instagram make their Apple version of the app, they can easily hone it in and make it for specific phones because there's only a limited amount of phones. So technically,
that's the thing with it's a billion Androids.
So if you take a picture and upload it into the app, it looks good. But if you open Snapchat and hit record, it's gonna look like absolute dog shit. And then you start judging people when you see their stories because you're like, you definitely got a fucking Android over there.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with you. Get your life together.
Question: if you a girl, like let's say you and a girl go out on a date, you're feeling her, and she pulls out an Android, how you feeling? Like, does it make you second guess who you're sitting with?
I just want to know the story. What's the story behind this? Like, what went into this decision?
Well, I guess you would have known already because she would have hit you with that green bubble.
Yeah, you're right. We probably wouldn't even have made it. We probably wouldn't have made it to the date.
So you're telling me you get the green bubble. You're like, now something's off with this girl.
I'm honestly going to think she texted me from a third party app. Like,
and then you're thinking she's selling. You think she's selling pussy for sure.
Something got to be up with this. Like, what's up?
Yeah, the green bubble is like, you got a Google number? Why would you have a Google number?
Green bubble, red flag.
Hey, want to give a shout out to Hardin, man. Listen, if you're in Vegas, the #1 dispensary in the world. The craziest selection of premium cannabis that you'll ever find anywhere. And the best part about Hardin that I love, man, first of all, if you're going to go over there, mention my name, follow him, Hardin_Las Vegas. But what I love about Hardin is you go in there and you're never going to go to another place that's more educated on the weed that they're selling you, right? So maybe you are going in there and you're dealing with anxiety, or maybe you're going in there, you're dealing with inflammation. Maybe you're going in there, you just want to get a little trippy. I don't know. They're going to break down the terpenes for you and tell you which one is best for what you're looking for. It's crazy. Best bud tenders, best place in Vegas, best place in the United States. If you hit Vegas and you hit that taxi at that airport, take me to Hardin. Follow him, Hardin_Las Vegas. Check him out, HardinLasVegas.com. Shout out to the Hardin family. Hey, what up? Bootleg Kev here. Hey, want to give a shout out to our good folks at BlueChew. Yes, shout out to BlueChew, man. Look, guys, summer's coming. It's not coming, but it's like, I'm not going to lie. We're getting into March, so it's like springtime. Weather's getting a little hotter. And should your bedroom situation. Listen, fellas, a lot of people always hit me about BlueChew. They want to know, does BlueChew work? Of course it does. You want to find out? Yeah? It's all good. Go to BlueChew.com right now. They're going to send you a month's supply for free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping. It's going to your house in a discreet package. Now, what is BlueChew? How does it work? First of all, your dick is going to work like it has never worked before. It's going to be as hard as this fucking table. If you got a girlfriend, if you got a first date, if you got a little side piece, you got a wife, they're going to thank you off that BlueChew. All right? But listen, it is the same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis, but it's packed into a chewable blue form. The best part about all of this, Because, you know, sometimes going to the doctor and talking about erectile dysfunction, a lot of men are dealing with erectile dysfunction these days. Quite honestly, we're all desensitized from all that gooning we've been doing on the internet, all that porn, you know? With that being said, you don't have to worry about going and sitting with a doctor face-to-face, going to a weird doctor's appointment. All that shit sucks. It's all online. It's all handleable right on BlueChew.com, very discreet, and it's sent right to your doorstep. Trust me when I say you got to give that Blue Chew a shot, fellas. Anybody with a dick, you got to give that Blue Chew a shot. I'm just telling you. Anyway, let's get back to the interview. Have you ever Googled a girl's number just to make sure she didn't have any ads on the internet?
Nah, I ain't even. That's a good one though. I'm gonna have to do that. I do take the username, put it in Google, and put the 3 X's behind it though.
Very smart.
And then see what happens from there. You know what I'm saying?
If something pops up, do you continue? Do you subscribe? Do you support the hustle?
Bro, I cannot subscribe. I don't know why. You know why I don't like subscribe to like the OnlyFans and none of that shit? It's just too much for me to put my credit card information and all that shit in
It's
there.
a lot.
Like it's like nah, fuck that. I'm gonna go to Reddit and see what I can see.
Oh yeah, well Reddit's it's like a
Yeah. If you know, you know.
My friend's Alexis used to pirate OnlyFans pages on Reddit. He used to be the guy who'd be like, "Yo, DM me for the zip file."
I be seeing them. I be thinking they scams too, so I don't really fuck with them neither. If it don't show up, it just.
But Reddit has been it's some new shit because Reddit's like cooked now. They took all that shit down. Yeah.
Damn, it's been a while, but
Still
that used
Twitter.
to be the go-to.
No, Reddit was the go-to for sure. Yeah, but you wouldn't want to give your own. That's not player. Typing your credit card in the fuck.
Nah, it's too much.
Yo, what are your favorite albums of the year, man?
Favorite albums of this year?
As a writer, there's been some dope albums. The Larry June and 2 Chainz album is dope. Is there anything that you've been fucking with this year?
I think the most I listen to right now, I be listening to a lot of R&B shit for real. So I like the Leon Thomas joint.
Last year, but still a good album.
That's last.
And Mutt was crazy.
Yeah, that one I like. Was there a new album I really listened to? GNX Get Mad Play in the gym for me.
GNX still, of course, yes.
Yeah, like I don't know what came out recently. I've been listening to a lot of instrumentals. I've been at work, so I get in the car and play instrumentals now.
Did you see Academics on the boat with the girls talking shit about Kendrick? There was like all these girls twerking to like Nokia by Drake, and he was like, "You see this? Hey, these bitches ain't dancing to GNX. They don't want to hear that shit." And then GNX was playing later, and then he had like his homies dancing to it, but the girls were just sitting down. It was like hilarious. It was actually.
I didn't see that. But
have you at this point in your life? Would you even give a Tory Lanez album a listen? Because the Tory album is pretty good.
It's not mine. I just been working.
It's a good
You know
album.
what I'm saying?
It's not bad, especially considering I don't know how he recorded it, but it sounds like he had a fucking studio in there. It's pretty wild. Yo, talk about you're going to be launching. Is this a podcast you're going to be doing?
I do have a podcast. It's more like
Blame Fontaine.
Blame Fontaine is just like I like to have conversations, you know what I'm saying, with a bunch of people about a bunch of wide range of topics and whatnot. So just ask the things I want to know. One of the people we had up there, she's like a spiritual leader and coach and helps with like relationships and stuff.
But you're doing like life advice shit.
Like all types of stuff. So, but for her in particular, I just wanted her to give us the game from like an older point of view, an older person who's been through it. So I just want to have a bunch of conversations that I want to have and ones that I might not be seeing on the internet right now.
Because there's been a lot of artists who have launched shit. Like YG did one for a sec, but then I think they stopped doing it already. Like, is it like, because for me as like a person on the personality side, I like to see when an artist does that shit and they like stay on it and they're consistent. I feel like a lot of fools are like doing it just to like try to get a quick bag, and then if it works out, cool. If not,
it work out, it don't. Like, you know, it's like we in the era where it's like a lot of avenues and a lot of ways to make money and a lot of ways to market yourself and just get and build relationships and build brand and build just relationships with your audience and fan bases. So I feel like a lot of people are throwing their hat in that ring. Me, as a person that just likes to have conversations and express myself, I got my own stream and whatnot. Like I'm a heavy video gamer.
what are you playing?
2K, Call of Duty for the most part.
Have you played the Marvel Rivals?
Yes, I have.
That shit's fun.
Got super fucking frustrated, but yeah, I played.
I feel like with those games, if you don't get on them early before these little fucking kids become like
masters and all that, and
then you try to play, and you're like, why am I even? What am I even doing? I'm just the game turns on and I get smoked. The fuck am I doing here? Like when I was playing Fortnite, I used to just hide.
I never got into Fortnite. I used to get on there and hide.
Yeah, my son, I forget what he would call me.
Camper?
Yes, camper. Yeah, because I would literally just find there was like this like treehouse or this like mansion with an attic, and I would just post up and try to survive.
And just start shooting people? Oh, you wouldn't even shoot. You just wait until the end of the game.
I would try to get in that circle and hide, and then like I'd make it to the top 10, but obviously when it was time for the smoke, I get killed, dude.
Like, that's the first level of gaming, I guess. That's what I used to do in COD.
But I love 2K. Like 2K and Madden is my shit. But like when it comes to those multiplayer games, I just don't have the time to like figure like these
learning
kids
how to build and shit. No, that's why I never played Fortnite.
Even Call of Duty, like I haven't played Call of Duty since like I don't even know which one. But I like the story mode, dog. You know what I mean?
You playing campaign
or zombies?
Yeah.
Zombies cool.
Zombies is cool because it could be like it'll be me and my kid and we're fucking up zombies. But once I start playing against some fucking 12-year-old
that know how to like move and break your camera and shit.
Playboy Cardi fans, you know, like are fucking screaming. Like, you like the Playboy Cardi album?
I didn't even really get to listen to it. I think I was on a flight when it dropped.
30 songs.
30?
30.
It's tough. That's tough.
I just saw him at Rolling Loud. It was a lot.
I seen the clips. It looked crazy.
Lots of fire.
It was going crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, he got the kids right now for sure. Like the youth loves Cardi, man. Yeah. Hey, what up? We got to stop the interview to tell you about the good folks at MyBookie. That's right, baby. MyBookie.ag. You already know. If you don't have an account, man, you can bet on anything, anywhere, at any time. And if you go there, sign up with the promotional code BOOTLEG right now, and they're going to get you hooked up with that 50% first deposit bonus. That's right. Whatever you put in, they're going to match that thing, all right? So that's what we're doing, man. NBA season is in full effect. You got spring training baseball. And the best part about, like, right now with the NBA, you got a lot of teams like my shitty-ass Suns trying to compete for that play-in. There's just a lot of things you can, man, look, are we going to MVP? Are we going to Giannis, Jokic, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander? I just fucked his name up. I called him Shane Gillis. It's Shea Gillis. I don't know this fucking guy's name now. Is it Shane Gillis? No, it's Shay. It's Shay. Anyway, with that being said, yo, you can gamble on anything. Plus, I got the full service casino, man. I've been on webcam with the blackjack dealers, getting it popping late at night. Look, use that promotional code BOOTLEG right now when you sign up at mybookie.ag. Of course, celebrating 10 years. I've been with them damn near 10 years, man, rocking with MyBookie. So make sure you sign up right now. Also, give me some Odd Socks, goddamn it. I want to shout out to our good folks over at Goddamn Odd Socks. Our family. Ooh, Lay's potato chip socks. What else do we got here? The Bob Rosses. Shout out to that. Looks like Ritz. We also have some of this. Anyway, if y'all don't know, man, Odd Socks are OG sponsor. They're our day ones. They're our family. They just had a birthday in December, celebrating 11 years. The craziest shit about Odd Socks is I've been fucking with them since they was like getting it out the mud in Tampa, Florida in like 2014. Fast forward, they're one of the biggest sock companies in the world. And we're hooking up all of our viewers with a dope deal with Odd Socks, the most comfortable socks in the world, the craziest licenses. Go to oddsocksofficial.com, use the promo code right now. It's BOOTLEG, and you'll save 20% off. Of course, the underwear is on deck. Shout out to the undies. We got all the undies. They got the slides now. They got belts. They got all kinds of crazy shit at Odd Socks, man. Oddsocksofficial.com, promo code BOOTLEG. Save 20% off at checkout. And by the way, if you screenshot me an Odd Socks order that you used with our promo code, throw me a pair of Bootleg Kev socks. Give me a pair. Give me a fucking pair over there. If you can screenshot an Odd Socks order and send it to me, the first 5 people that do that, I'm going to send you on the house a free pair of Bootleg Kev socks. Yeah, why not? Support my people. I support my people. You feel me? Let's get back to the interview. Are you working on listen, we've been waiting on a sophomore album from Miss Cardi B for a long time. I'm assuming that your pen's going to be all over that thing. Have you been in the studio with Cardi recently?
This is my dog. There's nothing that we not going to like get in and run past each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it be mine. Fuck. Yeah. Thought this shit was silent.
Nice catch.
But there's nothing that we not going to tap in with. You know what I mean? Like, she be sending me shit all the time.
How is everything sounding? Is it sounding good?
Fire. Even the record we dropped, even Tooted, right? So this is just one of the many records that we got together that was like in the stash. And I think she teased this record, I don't know, a couple years back. And people have just been asking for that shit ever since. So it was like, shit, they asking for it every time I post a new clip or post something else. They like, yo, we still want Tooted. So we decided to give it to them. But our working relationship is just, I don't know, a thing that we don't even got a second guess. We just always there. And her shit is fire. And I think it should be out this year.
How do you put yourself in the perspective of like helping write like on a song that's like about like, you know,
wild shit,
wet ass pussy, or you know, whatever the fuck. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just curious, like, because you're obviously, I think that's what, when you're a great writer, you're able to like go there and like write literally from someone else's perspective. Is it like sometimes are you like, man, I gotta go for a walk real quick?
Nah, hell no. It's like, hey, if you coaching up a John, like, say this, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I think like with any artist I work with, it's like, it's more about, hey, what do the world want to hear you say? You know what I'm saying? What do they want to hear from you? Hey, say, this is the type of shit you need to be saying. Shit like that. That's what we want to hear you say. So that's more what I just tap into.
For you, like, obviously, you're an incredible artist yourself. Is it, what would you say when you're in the studio? What is the kind of like ratio? You working on your shit, you working on references or other people's shit?
It's unless somebody hit me like, hey, yo, I need help with this, or like, yo, I want to hear your thoughts on such and such. Unless it's like that, I'm just in there creating. Whether it be like my own sound is very like, has a wider range.
It's a lot different than the stuff that you've worked, like we know you for, you know, for on the pen side.
So it's like my own stuff can be anything. And when I create it, when it's done, it's like, I should put this out for me, or such and such might sound good on this.
Yeah.
So it's just, I'm always creating unless somebody asking me for specific help. I'm just always making shit.
Would you ever help someone write a diss record?
Write a diss record?
Yeah.
I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I
feel like you could have like maybe helped Drake out, you know? He could have used it.
He could have used it?
He should have tapped in. What's the guy that they got canceled, that Meek got canceled, the writer? You remember his name? Quentin Miller, man. Shout out to Quentin, dog. Fuck. Very talented guy. Shout out to Quentin Miller. You got an album coming out? Or are you just doing singles? Obviously, Tooted Up's going crazy.
Tooted Up, little shit, pretty already. I got a bunch of singles coming before summertime hit, and then I got a project with all the ladies on it. Cause I don't think I said that before, did I? I didn't say that. Damn.
When you say all the ladies, what's that mean?
I didn't mean it. I got a bunch of the ladies in the hip hop game and R&B game, and it'll be just me featuring them, all the ones that I really like and I think are super dope and super talented, all in one project.
Like so, who?
Now you're trying to get all the info out of me.
Give me fucking two.
The two? No.
Give me one, dog. Besides Cardi B, for fuck's sake, because that's implied.
We got one with Cardi. We got one with Sexy too.
Ooh,
yeah, we got one with Sexy Red.
Shout out to Sexy. I saw Sexy Red last night. She came out at the iHeart Awards.
All right.
Were you guys in the studio when you guys did it? Mm-hmm. What's the studio session with Sexy Red like?
She's tough because she just like how can I? She knocking shit out left and right. You know what I mean? So she record like me. We put the microphone right in the middle of the studio. Right, they playing beats. She get an idea. She records some. I hop right up next after that. Record, blase, back and forth. So she nice with it.
That's dope. Yeah, shout out to Sexy Red. Well, listen, man, you got a lot going on. So you're on TV. You got the show.
Hell yeah.
You got the new label, and you're actively looking for artists.
Actively, yeah.
and then obviously all the new music that's out. So keep killing it, and I appreciate you pulling up, even though very late.
Very late. I apologize. We got to do this again.
It's all good. Party, my guy.
Boom.